Hello and a good evening, everyone. Happy anniversary. Love songs! Kill me. That's right. That's right. Okay, hold on. We want some music. Which one? Which one? That one's good. That one's good. There we go. Yours? Hey, no worries. It's right there. Welcome. Hello. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in on this once again late stream. 10:37 p.m. Wow, what's going on? Hey, come on. Stay, microphone. There we go. Okay. We're gonna sleep at this time? What are you, crazy? Or, I don't know, regular human responsibilities, something like that? I don't know. It's not gonna be a long stream because I have to get up at unholy AM actually tomorrow. In fact, well, it's not really anything new if I tell you like, wow, I had such a busy day and this is the first time I get to sit down all day. Yeah. It's really not anything new anymore at this point, is it? No. Hey. First things first. Hello. Second things second. Do you notice any difference in the microphone sound? Any difference to how it usually sounds? Little? Oh, wow. Tara noticing difference? An audio difference? What? I was doing some very slight tweaks to it. Very slight tweaks to the microphone sound. Yeah, it should be better. I'm trying to make it where the noise gate is not as crazy tight, but it still doesn't pick up my speakers or my keyboard or my mouse. It's a little tricky, but it's like inching my way forward. I guess I tried like this. Actually, I can give you like a real direct comparison in the moment. First, we need a different song. Hold on. We had that one. Yeah, that one's good. Okay, we can make it literally like right away, different like comparison. Okay, pay attention. I'm gonna read a random sentence and then I read it again. Okay. Let's see. I will read what Tara has been saying. Okay, and then I read it again with a different microphone setting, so you can tell the difference. Let's start. Oh, a little. But you know I like the words to know what to say. Oh, a little. But you know I like the words to know what to say. Any noticeable difference there? Those two different microphone settings I just switched through. Might be a little hard to notice, obviously, but there's a difference. And it should more compressed, forced through. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Yeah, it's actually the proper term. It totally picked up that screeching of the chair, though, didn't it? Force things into things. You and Mia? Into that tiny teapot? She knows about being forced in tiny things. What, tiny? Right. Okay. Enough of that, alright? I hope it sounds better now. Potentially, hopefully. It might sound a little loud actually right now, I notice. Does it sound louder? Is it sometimes too loud? Sometimes I notice it peaking in the red. I'm gonna make a clapping test, alright? Alright, that's a pretty good compression for the clapping there. That's pretty good. Nice. We'll be able to compare till we do watch party? Oh, like on Friday. Watch party on Friday. Rings of Power. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh. The rings, they return on Friday. Mm-hmm. Right. Brain. Allocation. Brain cells. Humans are weird. We actively poison ourselves. All the damn time. Makes us feel alive. That's why we're on Twitch. Right? Hey, by the way, you might have seen my Instagram or Twitter post today. The 14th of September is the 15-year anniversary of Cinema Bazaar's first single known as Love Songs They Kill Me. And yesterday was the 15th anniversary of Crisis Core. Hold on, did Crisis Core release in Europe the same time? Let's find out. You like the post for Crisis Core? Well, Crisis Core was quite involved with Cinema Bazaar things. Europe? Game release? No, wait, what? I think it released almost a year later in Europe. Because I don't remember it releasing when we brought out Love Songs. You know? I don't recall that. To my memory, we were on tour and the game released. Because I had a PSP and I was addicted. A good addiction. Yeah, CB is just more like Charge Blade, yes. You're leveling who? I can't read the name, cheesy. It's hard to read, you know. Very hard to read. As it goes. Wasn't tour another year later? Yeah, it's like a year later on tour. I played it on tour at some point. Well, it's been a long time ago. I don't remember how it worked. All I remember is I played it definitely during tour. Hey, what's that? What's that Assassin's Creed news? What's that about? Is that good? When I read the word infinity, I always get scared because it has NFT in it. Music fans are like OnlyFans fans who just like the pics, nudes, and then don't share for our streams. Goes with the name. Let's try not to be too depressed about it, right? Okay. However, hey, if there's people watching right now that usually don't watch the stream, or maybe you usually watch the stream, but you never really asked anything bizarre, this is your chance to ask it, alright? Today I will stomach those questions if you want. Perfectly fine with me. So today, good thing it's a short stream, Because tomorrow, as I mentioned, I have to get up at unholy AM, which is horrible. But there's lots of stuff getting done. Lots of stuff getting done. But yeah, you know, being in charge of a house is too much work. Some of us are here. Yeah, some of us. I've been doing this since 7 years. Did you know? 7 years of streaming. Seven years of not being able to hold a schedule. Why the hell do you think? Why the hell do you think I became a musician and now I'm streaming? Because I'm not even able, I'm not capable to have a real job, alright? Please make sure to subscribe so I can afford doing this more. Because I'm literally not able to get a real job because I wouldn't be able to hold a schedule. I'd be constantly fired. Oh god, this song is amazing. Yeah. The meme of Andy playing with Woody and dropping him saying, "Don't want to play with you anymore." I know. That's what happens the moment I switch to games. Yeah. OnlyFans when? I can make an OnlyFans and I post pictures of fans. Like, you know, like a fan that blows air at you and it's just different pictures. I'm sure someone has done it already, right? I do hope that's the most successful account there is on that page. Yeah, like imagine it's like antique fans. It's like, wow, these are really good pictures of old school fans. That would be something. Did you know I once made a piano cover of this song? The only song I ever learned to play on piano. I have no idea how to play the piano. No idea. Just had a thought and I forgot it again. Yeah. There goes my brain. Ha. I was thinking of something. Did you see the queue? For what? What queue? Are you going to tell me Genshin is a queue? Don't tell me Genshin is a queue. We don't need that. We don't need that in our life, alright? Not Genshin? Oh, okay, good. Good. Sony, hey, welcome to the stream, hello. Genshin can have a queue. You're right. You're right. Queen's queue? Well, British people love queues. Right? Isn't that one of the stereotypes mentioned with being British? Enjoying to stand in queue? Like standing in queues at TwitchCon? It's been between 2.5 to 5 miles long. That tells me nothing. It could be like 5 millimeters for all I care. I don't work with these measurements. It's loading. I got it. Buckingham Palace all the way to London Bridge. But why? Why are they... What are they queuing up for? Something free? See the coffin? Wait, they're trying to make sure she's really dead? Bird behavior. Yeah, sounds like it. Something to do, exactly. The original purpose. You just, like, they're going, they're like, is she really dead? Yeah, okay, cool. Moving on. Miles? No, miles is a shitty measurement. I'm sorry, Americans. You know it's true. Seek it in your heart. You know it's true. Miles, inches, feet, gallons, cups, servings. These are all shit measurements. Complete garbage, and you know it. The truth. Gladly told you by a German with good measurements. And Fahrenheit. Thanks. There we go. Circle is complete. TGS opening show in 4 hours? I won't be there for that. If I don't clock out and sleep by that time, I am fucked. Tomorrow's like a really busy day over here. Real busy. Like the busiest day so far. And at least the busiest day within the last month. Yeah. But the good thing is, I'll be here streaming tomorrow at 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m. Around that time I start. Because we're going to watch the Capcom TGS news live as they happen. And also, I've been asked by Capcom to be an official co-streamer for them. So of course I'm doing it. Yeah, like at 4 p.m. it starts, so I want to go live before that to make sure we're ready. So it's going to be an early stream with that. I don't know how long the stream is going to be though. No guarantees with that. The disabled mother wants to go. If she tries, you go with her to make sure she doesn't trip. For the queen? Oh. I wouldn't care an inch if the leaders of Germany dropped dead, you know? Like, it makes no difference to life at all. Well, no, actually, it might make a beneficial difference, actually. 70 years is a long time. Well, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about, anything regarding that. Precisely, Tara, precisely. Let's not get into it. Let's talk about Genshin, and I guess if you have any questions about Cinema Bazaar. Today, you can ask questions if you like. Don't know what other story time stuff to tell you, though. I can tell you that it all started with an anime convention. Yep. That's how it started. Hold on. Display. Great. Oh, seriously, this PC is such a mess. Okay. What's your favorite charge blade? My favorite charge blade is... I'm going to say the Rathalos one. Which anime convention was it? It was Animagic 2005. Yes. Animagic 2005. I still have the concert ticket. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Somewhere there actually. I was going through stuff to hang up on my pinboard. Oh right, hey, here we are. Where I got locked out so rudely yesterday when my internet entirely crashed. Thanks, Vodafone. Look, this is Raiden Shogun. I like her. Yeah, it all started with an anime convention, which I went to, by the way, because the Gazette was playing there. A band I very much enjoyed back in the day. They were playing for the first time out of Japan, and that was in Germany at Animagic 2005. And they played 2 days in a row. And I went to both days. I even won a certain so-called handshake event. Basically a meet and greet, but they call it handshake event. I don't know why. I get a fancy sticker from it, which I still have with like autographs. And when I saw the first show, I was like,
inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
that's exactly what I said. And then I made a band. Exactly. Thanks, Raiden. No, I saw the Gazette perform and I was like, I want to do that. Oh, I want to do that. The next day, I formed Cinema Bazaar. At least that's when I made the idea spark start. Because I knew Strivey back then. I was like, you're going to sing. And I wanted to play guitar.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
Good talk. Time to watch Bleach. Anime. I think I should watch Attack on Titan first. And I'm thinking maybe one day I should watch all of Naruto. Because here's a funny side note, which if you checked out my Instagram post, the caption entirely, you find in there as well. In that picture, I am wearing I'm wearing a Final Fantasy VIII necklace and a Naruto necklace. Because I thought it was pretty cool initially back in the day, alright? I never went too deep on it, but you know, I don't know, I fell off the train somewhere of watching anime, and I think it's not a bad idea to get back on it. My main issue is that I like watching it with subtitles and in Japanese dub. But it's hard to do that when you're doing other stuff at the same time. Because then you will always have to pay attention to the subtitles. But I like watching stuff passively, you know, where you can do other things on the side. But that only works if it's in English. Or I get so incredibly proficient at speaking Japanese that I can watch it with a Japanese dub, but that's not happening. That's not happening. But in general, obviously anime is great stuff when it's great. It's just the same as every other thing of media, you know? Same thing as music, same thing as movies and so on. You know, like it's a genre of things. It's a giant genre of things. So of course there's lots of good and lots of bad. Final Nemo. Thank you very much for the 369. Thank you. Apologies for the late hello. I was lurking. Heard the question about Cinema Bazaar, so I want to start with this. Question. How was it going on tour with the Queen of Pop herself, Miss Gaga? I watched the interviews and it looked like a good time. It was indeed. It was indeed a good time. Well, we had individual tour buses back then. So we, like, you know, while traveling, we weren't hanging out together. But in the backstage, we were hanging out together. And it was really cool. She was cool. I remember her eating a whole lot of cereal. Like, eating cereal straight from the back and talking with a full mouth. Yeah, that's what I remember. That was wild. But it was a fun tour because it was our first time in the US back then, and well, that was pretty awesome. I quite enjoyed that.
I stand before it.
She stands before it.
Alone and unchanging.
See, I can talk while I'm doing all of these things in Genshin. Did Tila Wolf sort of choose everything? Sort of choose everything? What do you mean? Tila Wolf told me When I bought my first PlayStation, which must have been... When did Assassin's Creed release? I forgot. He told me. I gotta set my priorities right. Implying I should not buy a PlayStation. I like to remember and point that out because thank fuck I bought a PlayStation. Just saying. She's crazy, crazy good though. Just a very, very good person expressing himself. He's good at that. Wait, hold on. Let me scroll up here. Crunchyroll streaming party when? Oh, that would be actually cool. Like, I'd be very down if we could watch anime as like watch parties. That would be great. Because then I can make content out of it at the same time. The one where they're in a game? Sword Art Online? Or, what was the other one? I haven't watched the other one where they are like with the isekai stuff. What was it called again? Overlord, I think? It's actually on Amazon. Was he a nice manager?
The world remains constant over the centuries. But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Our managers were fine. Although at this point in my life, I'm not sure if they were fine. Because... Where's my money? That's all I'm saying. Hey look, I'm making carpets into flag. Great. Hold on. Hotel room in Germany, do you need to meet up, eat pizza and watch anime in hotel room? Wow, that's too close for comfort, alright? I can't do humans too close for too long. Your top 3 CB songs that you either just find the best or was the most fun to play? Oh, for no obvious reason, I enjoyed Crashing and Burning and Deeper the most. Why? I don't know. Perhaps because those were some of the ones I wrote the most. I really enjoyed performing Escape to the Stars, actually. That was a really good time. Yeah. And, Je ne regrette rien was really fun to perform as well. What else? What else? Holy shit, of course. Darkstar. That song's great. It was great fun to perform. Oh, I'm crafting furniture. I know how this game works now.
If you ever have...
No, little bird. Not like that. Beach pass level 30 in a blue wish? I believe in the blue wish. Big believes. If you have Yoimiya, she can give refunds on mats to certain stuff. Or what? When crafting furniture? I saw it, Cheesy. There we go. Look at your luck. Blue wish, get fancy book. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm trying to think of some other cool little spicy detail that might have never been mentioned about Cinema Bazaar stuff of the initial days. What I can tell you is Cinema Bazaar would have never existed if I would have never gone to an anime convention, it would have never existed if I never would have replied to a certain email that most people thought was a scam initially. That most people made fun of me for believing in, picking up the chance and believing in the offer. Almost every single person I knew back then was doubting it, making fun of it, and just went like, nah, this is not legit, nah, whatever. Believe is a strong thing.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Oh? Wow, haven't had this question forever.
This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
God damn it. Yelan is so on point. Was the kissing on stage something you decided to do as a band, or were you sort of told to do that? We weren't told to do much at all, actually.
Solidify.
We came up with a whole bunch of stuff ourselves. Obviously, like, those labels try to tell bands all the things. Many bands, actually. Most bands that are popular in today's time are just products that have been told what to do and were just the right time, the right spot. Which we initially were as well. But luckily, we were creative ourselves.
We're way behind schedule.
And took charge. As much as we could. But yes, it was our own idea.
No. Really?
That was our idea. We want to provocate. Much provocation. Scandalous. Watching many reactors? I wish you could say screw the laws, cause such a moneymaker to react to anime? People are willing to sub Patreon for it? Okay, the react content in today's age and time is getting absolutely out of hand.
Take it easy.
It's getting out of hand. It's not alright anymore. Reacting to stuff is the least possible work you can do on a stream. Because someone else is doing the work for you. You're just reacting to it. Sure, your reactions take a little bit of acting and stuff as well. But come on, let's be real. Let's be brutally real here. You just... You know, you're just decorating yourself with someone else's feathers.
Busted.
Order guide you.
Shine down.
No shield! Gang gang woo!
Now you shall perish.
There we go. Sometimes you just gotta. You gotta. There's a whole bunch of parenting, of filing the kids in reactions and putting it online. What? 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 It's like I said, it's getting out of hand. Makes people happy to see someone experience what they experienced. That's why people enjoy watching story game reactions. That's a true point. I suppose in a way, watching someone play through a story game and experiencing it together that way, you're also just carrying off of somebody else's work. But I think there is still a difference of the degree.
All hail.
You know what I mean? There's a difference in the degree of how much that work has been done or how much effort you put into it. Time. But then again, I also just find most React content very poorly done. There's a handful of good ones, obviously. But it's a complicated thing right now. It's a complicated era. Oh no, it's in Snow Mountain. No. How? Why did Cinema Bazaar stop? That's a good question. I don't have a perfect answer. We grew up together in that time and age and never had a private life and just kind of got sick of each other, as well as not making enough money and it getting difficult.
Solidify.
Access denied.
Oh wait, this dude's cryo.
There is no escape.
Flash free.
Yeah, like React content is nice when it's
Strive
genuine,
to
obviously,
nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning.
not staged.
Divine bolts can strike even in the absence
That's why
of
yesterday I waited till stream
rain. Do you see that tree?
Ad Astra.
to watch the Zelda trailer and stuff like that, because
Ad
I
Astra.
wanted it to be genuine. Gone, woo! Strange, I have a character, which name I can't read.
Ad Astra.
Live reactions, because it's harder to fake. Like when it's actually like live, you know? That's what you mean, right?
When you're high up, everyone can
I mean, it's nicer to begin with to share it with like people watching it. But I still find it a like a complicated situation with that, the way it works and how it's exploding. Okay, how do I get this whimsical draft stuff? What do I need? What do you need? For what? We're gonna build a Yoimiya. Do you wanna build a snowman? Were there any crazy fan encounters? Tons. To be precise. Tons of them. The weirdest thing was when they moved into the house opposite of ours
illusion shattered.
and started going through our trash digging up condoms. That was certainly the worst, weirdest part.
Born of ice and
Solidify.
this is long overdue.
I don't want to go through my trash anymore now. Why not? Can you bring my trash away from me? So lame. Huh. All right. Time for the beaker. Try and chase down all the reaction content to get rights money from it. Well, the whole rights money situation is difficult to begin with these days. It's just insane. No one's really sorted about it. It's just weird. I find it for the platforms to be weird though. Like,
Stabilize.
I think they could implement something, I'm sure, to make it function more the way they, like, you know, they'd want it, and this way everybody could just do whatever they want.
Solidify. I will have order.
Game's up. Fun zone.
Torn to oblivion.
Whoa! Feels good, Raiden. Feels good.
Blaze over.
Alright, Gun, you can finish these.
Access denied.
These bombs?
I'm a little low on energy.
Gather.
Was the music always like that? Was an artist I'd want to be getting something for someone using my stuff. That would be pretty nice. Music industry is the one suffering the most from that. Now that's a lie. That's a lie.
We're way behind schedule.
That's a lie. The art industry. People just sharing it around, pretending it's their own, and just posting it everywhere, and you get nothing for it. That's worse. What is this? Quest? Probably, oh god, she turned around. 2 berries. When you're done, come and see me. This is a moment of character. Because it's the moment I should change my characters. Right? Oh yeah, I found some berries. Look here now. Companionship XP 10. Is that good? Hmm? Oh, 10 bosses. Okay. How much do I have? Need 8 more, then we can make 2 wishes. I can do a little run around, grab some chests, and then go to the cave and make 2 wishes. Good plan? Good plan. Oh. Oh, what is this? Can't go there yet, can I? I'm gonna fly right in. Oh, this is gonna be the desert. Danger. Oh, snap. Oh my god, big withering. Big wither. Shit. Well, police and creepy bin towers? No. We told the people that rent that place out.
We're way behind schedule.
Who put the fire there? Did you do that? Did you do it?
Perhaps whoever left these behind.
Reaction videos are free exposure at
also
least.
fulfilling a contract.
Nice. Exposure never paid anyone anything. Exposure is literally meaningless. It's absolutely meaningless. You know, I know that's... It probably seems like, hey, well, look, they have exposure like that, right? Isn't that good? Giving credit is fair and nice and correct, but you'll starve on exposure. Withering zone? Okay. I want to get the Dendroculus. Hello, little wolves. Oh god. Why did they take so much damage?
Stabilize. Order guide you.
There is no escape.
Quietly now.
They're just so sturdy.
They're about to get dicey.
Now you shall perish.
You'd argue on that for hours? I can tell you for hours the same exact answer, which will always be exposure will not help you. It will not pay your life. It will make you starve. There's not even any argument for it. I gotta be real there.
Illusion shattered.
Everything else is just naive. I'm trying to be mean. Just trying to be objective. Wait, what else do I need? Where? Where else? Where else are the wither things? The withering waves.
Gather.
There is no escape.
Gotcha.
This is long overdue.
Idea. Somebody who says they're paying with exposure. You know what they should do? They should pay more. Now that's a good idea. They should pay more. I was wondering if there's a chance we might see you with another band. I mean, if a band offered, would you accept it? I'd be interested. For sure. I'd like to do live shows again. And stuff like that.
Next on the agenda.
Although I'm a little bit burned by bands I worked with. Some previous ones were pretty, you know, shady, to say the least.
Come on, focus.
Wow.
Game's up.
Oh, that's the big one right there.
Torn to oblivion.
Why is marketing such a major industry if exposure means nothing? Marketing and exposure are different things. No, that's different stuff. Oh, snap! Kitaro! Hey, welcome back. Thank you very much for the 61 months. Here since the start.
But a momentary distraction.
Pizza's here. Also, I own an apartment now. Oh! Things changed. Hey, congratulations. Are you in the city where it's all safe now and stuff? I hope that's happening. One Piece Red. It's the latest One Piece movie. Really good reviews, but you gotta get to a certain point to get to it. Right. I was so caught up in the exposure talk. One Piece. Ooh. Like, I wouldn't be against watching One Piece either. I know that sounds crazy to say right now. Wait, what just happened? Why did my keyboard just flash? And this thing flashed. Is my USB stuff exploding? You know, eventually I'd like to get through more cool media that is generally recommended. Have better time for all of that. Because you know, if it's going on that long, I suppose there's got to be something about it, right? I know it's a goofy power anime, but it's good. Got really good themes. That's what I heard. The style is a little, well, it certainly is unique,
All
right?
the world holds dear is but a backdrop.
It's certainly unique. Whitebeard? I don't even know who that is. I only watched it in German back in the day on TV a little bit. But yeah, Sorrow and Mihawk, they seem cool.
Stabilize.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Come on. Get out of your little bubble.
We're way behind schedule. Blaze over. No touching.
Huh?
I'm just
Shit. Oh god.
Gather.
No! I failed.
Stabilize.
Access denied.
Sheesh.
I will have order.
Katakuri, his theme is dope. Katakuri? Do that. Like, don't tell me spoilery things, but tell me things that will probably make me want to check it out.
Healthy body.
Do feel free to make me hype for it.
Healthy mind.
Really rich people getting beaten up. I mean, I'm trying to say, wow, yeah, violence is wrong.
Next on the agenda.
There's a Phoenix. But the media has to make it good, to make it a nice Phoenix. Racist getting punched? Now that's good. Wait, hold on. No, violence is not good.
There is no escape.
Isn't that what you have to say in today's age and time? To not get in trouble?
Shine down.
Order guide you.
Born of ice and frost.
Ganyu, what's with the damage? We gotta do more than that. Oh. It is Wednesday. I still got all week to do this. That's fine. Could do that. That gets me 720. And this way I would get to level 32. Okay, it's not a wish though, so it's not as crucial. Okay, I've got enough. I can. Right, we're doing it right. Okay, we're doing it right. Sexy, strong, beefy swordsman with one eye. Oh, sounds pretty good. Michael XOXO. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. What was I thinking of just now? Right. Oh my god. Yakuza games. I want to play the Yakuza games. Like the company Ryuga Gotoku. They had like a summit today, essentially like their little showcase of stuff. They're bringing out so many more games. And on top of that, they already have so many more games. Like one coming in February, like this, the Samurai one. And then like all the others. I think I gotta play the Yakuza games. Slowly playing through them. We're about 10 hours into the second one at the moment, but I hear the third one has bad combat. They're potentially a bit old, right? The amount of good stuff I hear about them. Damn. Okay. Raiden will sit here and wish her Kokomi. Alright? Right? Can we do that? Maybe it works today? I know so much about One Piece. Haven't even watched it, but people keep talking about it right now. Because the animation quality has just spiked in recent arc. True that as well, yes. Right. Animation quality gotten better too, that's nice. Raiden and Kokomi's secret. I just wanted to take an Inazuma character. Hold on. Yoimiya is doing it. She's got a fish tattoo. Alright? She can do it. Okay. You click the button? Yeah, but... You gotta read what the button says. Gotta read the description. Raiden can kill me by smothering me with her assets. Wow, cheesy! My god, what are you saying? Are you implying that the Raiden Shogun with her giant assets could smother and kill you? Good. Same. Big same. Alright? We're talking about the thighs, right? Got it, you'll be taking my next sub payment? Wow. Okay, then the next time it runs out, you remind me, okay? Take a clip of this moment. Just this one time. It's one-off chance. Alright. Alright. It's time to wish. Practice wish. Practice wish in blue. It's got them right, Cheesy. Got them right. That's the face. Like people of this world, you should really join the Discord. There's good things in there. If you're subscribed, there's better things in there. Good story. Oh, okay, here we go. Some 51 wishes in. Oh, it's getting closer. 52 wish. What to get? I don't have Kaching yet. I'll take a Kaching, let's go. Boring! Whatever. Next time on Blue Wish. Alright, we have 2 purple wishes for a Kokomi. We're trying to get Kokomi. Despite Ganyu being super strong. Yeah. Wow. What? What just happened? What just happened? I don't even understand. I don't understand. Stop messing. Hey, I wanted to do the big. Yeah. All right. Let's wish for fish. Let's go. Here we go. Well, it's at least purple. That's good. That's good. Some sucrose. Get some sugar in your life, all right? But we have one more. Wish for fish. I don't even know what number this is. Hold on. Okay. 5 times 5 is 25. So this is 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So this is wish 31. Right? I think this is wish 31. Let's get some fish. I mean, it's blue. That's foreshadowing. How much more do I... 12 days. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I should power up Sucrose because I don't have... what's his name? Kazuha. I really like Kazuha, but I don't have him. Has you played Cult of the Lamb yet? No, not yet, but I do have a key. I got a key from Devolver. I do want to play it. There's actually a whole lot of games by now that I missed that I want to play. Just didn't have the time. I do want to play Cult of the Lamb, yeah. Seems fun. Is so off the schedule? My schedule right now is a mess, as always. It just keeps pushing me into nighttime. You have a Discord with my faces? I mean, always feel free to share all the funny faces in, well, in best case, in the YuPhoenix Clips, etc. channel. I just didn't know what else to call the channel. YuPhoenix Stuff? Isn't that nice? Imagine, like, somebody out there has a Discord for the atrocities my face has wrought. Nice. Nice. You excited for Max Payne remake? I'd probably try it. Truth be told, I didn't really play it back in the day, though. Although it was pretty cool from everything I've seen back then, with the bullet time stuff. That was, you know, wasn't that the first game and movie stuff that had bullet time? I think it is, right? Was pretty impressive back then, you know. Like when effects like that were new, we were like, wow, that's cool. Slept for 24 hours yesterday because I got drunk celebrating the real estate ownership. Feel like I missed a year. So you're saying you had that apartment since yesterday? Either way, congratulations, and hey, congratulations on sleeping 24 hours. Damn. I slept, wow, last night I got to sleep like 6 or 7. The night before was 2. Tomorrow, oh god, tomorrow. Tomorrow, I want to get more. Busy day. Again, by the way, hey, I'll be here tomorrow at a little bit after 3 p.m. Definitely will be here by 4 p.m. Okay? 4 p.m. because co-streaming the Capcom Tokyo Game Show news, basically. Gaming news. Alright? Happening tomorrow at 4 p.m. and I'll go live before that. All the way through the hangover, that's the spirit. Best way to handle it. And Octavia Melody, hello, welcome to the stream. Friend of mine sent me over saying I need to check you out. Nice. Thanks to your friend. Oh my god. Iricia, what have you done? Did you offend somebody? We have a troll trying to impersonate you here. What did you do? Hopefully get some sleep? I try. I'll have a busy weekend coming up as well. My brother coming over, maybe my nephew too. But we're still taking care of house stuff. And soon taking care of my best friend's apartment as well. Busy times. Busy times. Probably the same one? Yeah, that seems like the same troll. It's usually just one. That's the way they are. Beth, unbound form. Beth. Sucrose, one day I will level you up all the way. Look at that, she's got a bone. Death can have me when it earns me.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
Okay. God damn it, God of War. There's so many games. Shit. Way too many games. I will have to really diversify my content here a little bit. If I play as slow as I do right now, I will never finish any game. Knackwheats. And 5 of those? Okay, let's check this out. What? No, I don't wanna join any other Discords. I am in very, very, very few Discords only. Just post the faces. I think I can count in how many Discords I am. I think it's 5. I think I'm part of 5 Discord servers. Oh. Okay, I can make 3. How many do I need? Just 2 more. Okay. Alright. This might be Yoimiya time coming up. I have to exchange some. I want to make red one with... Which one can I make some more of and that I have too many of? No, not lightning. Hey. I've got none? Wait. What? What? Right. Hold on. I gotta understand what the hell I'm doing here. 50 Geo 47. I could make a whole bunch of Geo ones, right? That's a ton of Animu. Okay, I'm gonna do the Geo ones though. And then transform them. Yep, that's right, because I have Zhongli, that's all the Geo I ever needed in this game. Make fire with 2 of these. It amuses me, I'm so organized outside of gaming, but not in them. That's me. I'm the most organized person I know. But in the games, it's when my brain just exits out. Let's pick some weeds. Lightning? Hey, look, it's the thigh fruit. Wasn't this where the knockerweed was? Pretty sure this is where the knockerweed was at too. Did I just pass it? It was a crab. Never mind. Naku? I haven't done anything in this game yet. Naku? That's not Naku. I was under the impression it was here. Shit. What's up? That's a Naku! I mistook the Amakumo for the Naku-weed and now now this is what I have to suffer through. Big question, by the way. Would you mind if I did some story quests of Genshin off stream as well? You wouldn't mind? Fuck! Oh.
Gutsy.
Do them on stream instead of the random stuff? I am powering up Yoimiya, okay? I need her. It's very important to power up Yoimiya. Maybe I just gotta do a whole lot of Genshin playing and I just do it with no cam in the after hours, chilling, random times. How about that? Look at the title. What's the title? What did I write in there? Never getting sidetracked.
Take it easy.
I think it's important in life that you can amuse yourself. As in, like, literally find amusement in just being yourself.
Gotcha.
Very important. Everything done right now is a necessity. This is a pre-patch content. Any Naku weeds? I had to create a new Discord account. Thankfully, Twitch just let me join all the servers I had sub to. But just be aware that this account is new and has no DMs with anyone. That's exactly what an imposter would say, isn't it? Statue of the Seven. You literally own this Twitch counter? Okay, fine. I believe it. That was a very trustworthy statement. This is what I do on the daily since I have no quests and pretty much all exploration done? Wait, the stuff I do? Run around and get sidetracked and gather random stuff? This is all a necessity. You stop spamming clips now? Oh my god, speaking of clips. Oh god. All the clip collections I still want to make. I just don't have the time for all of these things in a day. There's just... I have tons of clips of Genshin actually. That I wanted to make and I just don't have the time.
Take it easy.
But things will potentially slow down again. And then I should be able to do some more other things again as well. If I don't get distracted, obviously. Force people to drink? You're telling them to be thirsty.
You are not prepared.
That was the wrong button. I meant that one. You wanna hear something thirsty? Yeah, let me show you something thirsty, okay? Pay attention to that statue. But not just because it's a, well, a statue, acrylic stand. But really, like, pay attention. Between her legs is literally a gap. Like, that amount of detail. What the hell? Like, you can literally look through it. Yeah. It's quite something. Raiden wants you to meet the Dendro Archon. I obey. I always obey Raiden.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
Sounds shady.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow!
What?
Talk about hurly
The
burly.
cliffhanger.
This place is busy. Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds. Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the
Most people do.
on the way here, and the
Pose as a
Academia
student.
doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Right.
Well, Given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Mm-hmm. We'll find out Kusanali's. Talk to Elham? Elham?
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
Where's the ham?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia.
Maybe even a little worried.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Mm-hmm. Big eavesdropping. No one will know.
Good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
That's a cool looking ornament he's got. The bird. The green bird. Shooty Looty. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Stay thirsty. That's the way to go. I finally got your connection to work. Welcome back then. Hello.
They're called Ein El Ahmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Ahmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
I got that.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for?
I have that.
I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Good idea.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
Ah, whatever was stolen from the academia was also related to knowledge.
So, what's our plan?
Killed. I mean, let's go to Jafar Tavern.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 Mora! Have you lost your mind?
I won't let them off easy if it turns out to be a scam.
Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Newlyweds the most.
Some of my friends are trying to make me start drawing them a webtoon alone. And also make a mini animation considering they can't pay me anymore. But they offered me to buy me a games on Steam. Hey, Steam libraries are worth a lot. There's a lot of games on there. Make sure you properly protect your Steam account, okay? There's a fancy tool, an app for your phone you can get, which is called fancy app Steam. The app is called Steam. And that app has a thing called Steam Guard, where it shows you like a code every time if you want to log in from a new device. I highly recommend you get that. Always two-factor authentication every account that you can. And if you can two-factor authenticate on a page, be very doubtful of that page. Because your Steam account is worth a lot. There's a lot of people going around hacking Steam accounts and selling them because there's a lot of value on there if you think about it.
Take it easy.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Oh no. I'm not okay. Look at the names. Hey, look, it's Matari and that. That's right. That's my shit.
All right, maybe I'll take.
Oh, you've arrived. Please take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss?
I know, I'm sorry.
Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of more this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
God?
All these guys talk about is the Scarlet King, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
God?
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
What are they talking about?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here?
I'm scared. They want to resurrect some kind of god. That's crazy. Vengeance? Scarlet King is Eula? Hey, give me just a minute. I'll be right back. I need more water, okay? Fluid exchange.
There's no difference between the desert and the sea.
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here?
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
Got it. Oh, so then what happened next?
What you see is what we've got. Welcome.
Why does it have to be this way?
There's no difference between the desert and the sea.
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here?
There's no difference between the desert and the sea.
Why does it have to be this way?
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here?
So then what happened next?
Welcome.
There's no difference between the desert and the sea.
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
Talk to the bartender if you want.
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here?
Welcome.
Got it.
Hey, why are we making fun of fluid exchange? That was totally cool.
What you see is what we've got. Feel free to look around.
There's no difference
Hold on.
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here?
Talk to the bartender.
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
Welcome.
Got it. Oh, so then what happened next?
Okay.
There's no difference between the desert and the sea.
Stop.
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here?
Stop.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
I'm a traveler.
A traveler?
Shit, I was supposed to say academia.
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
Messed up. I'm a student.
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
Messed it up already. I'm looking for info about a certain something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Here's money. Here's 50 Mora.
Huh? What is this, some kind of joke?
Yeah, really funny.
Oh! Sorry. She must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more ago. But there's no other choice right now.
Paimon's like physically hurt seeing the Mora go. Oh no.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
I just have one more question.
Oh, that's right.
Give the money back.
I heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're archaeology students.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies.
Nah, I don't believe it.
Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Oh!
Huh?
Oh!
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Tevat.
Abs! I want abs like that.
If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also,
happy little accidents.
I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
Oh, he's got a cool outfit.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Pharos Lighthouse? Are we in Dark Souls now?
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Yes. Oh, that cape! Oh, that's a good cape.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too!
He said fuck around, find out.
Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions. He went that way, after him!
He's like Ayato, but cooler in every way already. Also better, like, I'm sorry, Ayato voice actor. I just prefer this one. Alhaitham, he sounds really good. Currently playing any other games than Genshin? No. Don't have time. I do want to play more games though. I literally don't have time. The only time in the day that I get to play games is on stream. Currently. Hopefully that changes again so I can play more. There's a whole bunch of Destiny for me to catch up.
Wait up! It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want?
Thank you for your help.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future.
What if they have him on a special program as tiny character and the voice actor there? Ah, that would be nice. It's time to say that the only thing I know about this game are from memes and horny male character art. Hey, that's good. I know a lot of this game from memes and horny female character art. We're kindred spirits now. Nice. Good.
All right. Goodbye.
No, don't leave me.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about!
Yeah, like when do you release?
Through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story.
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
I'm a student from the academia.
A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
I know a thing or two about foreplay. I mean swordplay. Oh god, that just makes it more dubious.
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
A fluid exchange?
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So
I like how he's wearing the cape on just one shoulder.
this merchant's information?
Because he's like, I need to show some shoulder.
Tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
You know what? That's actually very accurate. That's my life.
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
Seems like some kind of knowledge.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Where did you pull this from?
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha.
Canned knowledge?
Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing!
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites.
Oh no, what happened was they had like a stack of cans and somebody just kind of fell in, you know, so all the cans just rolled away.
Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
Heard that the academia recently lost something.
Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
What do I have to do?
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
Oh god. He's crashing on Yelan. Oh no. What are we talking? Overwatch? I do want to try out Overwatch 2 for sure. Yeah. Just that probably the day after it releases, I'll be going to America for a week or so. Healer's OP in new setting. I played the beta. It was not entirely satisfying though, but I'm still very keen to check it out. There's a chest on the boat next to you? It's Yolan's chest. Oh my god!
Treasure.
Big
One
chest!
way to draw your target out of hiding.
Good call.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
What is it?
I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant.
Well, I haven't pulled her yet, so I can't really tell you about it.
Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
Yeah, very good with that.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
Have you?
Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
Cool.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
No way. Wait, what?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental.
Oh, okay. They did it for me.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
The one left shines brighter.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession.
Canned knowledge.
The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
I'll help you find Dory.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Damn.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
I think Al-Haytham might be already one of my favorite of the male voice actors in the game. And he looks certainly like one of the coolest. Already one of the coolest. Oh, I can't wait till we can get him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right?
Oh. I didn't read the paper.
I didn't think it was that on the paper.
Unripe hara fruits?
What a unique palette. We have unripe hara fruits, but we usually keep them in the back.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe hara fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Oh yeah, of course, Zhongli. He's got a great voice. Shouldn't expect voice actors in the game.
Got it. You too. Please follow me.
Difficult to top
You two
Ito?
have a fascinating fashion sense.
My guy, my
Haven't seen
dude.
a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Sure. Ronak.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things.
Trust? We have a trust level?
Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
I'd prefer something that causes heat stroke.
No, that's not it. The paper
Did I
said
have to
that
read the
heat
paper?
stroke is the
Shit.
answer to erudition. Ugh, eating something that causes heat stroke sounds horrifying.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your...
He's cautious of us. Let's take a...
Okay, fine. Fine. Fine, I try reading. Ding. Okay. Informant code chart. Looking to buy unripe hara fruits, ask the information to take you to Dory. We're a morning flower looking to buy canned knowledge. We're Sumeros looking to buy products legally available on the market. Mouse, customer. Rich Bull and Tiger, Matra. Taking my mice, sold to customers. Shit, I can't remember all of this. It appears I have to resort to harsher methods. I'm good. Got it. I've got it.
Before I retrieve your... Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Congratulations.
Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But
Wait.
eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
I think in Port Ormos style?
Wow, You
There
two
we
sure
go.
are generous customers.
Full trust.
We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Lexi, good evening.
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Ah, God. And Natalie rocks. Hello there. Good evening to you.
He ran that way.
Oh no, we've been being chased by the matcha. They're looking fantastic. Okay.
Look, he's over there.
My guy, my dude. Whoa.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Don't want to do that though. I shouldn't, I think.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
Oh, hey, we found Dory. Hey, it's all good. Saved, all right? She's got money eyes.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business.
Why is she such a child? She wants to make money.
But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble.
Matcha.
As decent folks trying to run an honest business. We don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out.
You think you can dropkick her? She's got some magic bottle thing. Lamp, whatever.
As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
Show me the goods.
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead, help yourselves. Voila!
Dory has wares, if you have coin.
Full of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be...
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora.
Yeesh. Who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Wait, so if you use a canned knowledge, is it like a one-time use and then the knowledge is gone? And only the person that has the knowledge has it?
Or how about The architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period. With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
Paimon just needs more money for the gacha.
2 million mora, and it's yours. No discounts. Whoa! That's a lot of mora! Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Bzzz. Whoa. That one. That one. And this one. As well as this one.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
Of course.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 mora more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million mora.
Say what now? Hey,
Oh god, that's
did
scary.
you hear that? Spend another 100K.
My TV just gave me the message like, it's gonna turn off. No, calm down, Paimon.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Al-Haytham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
Ah. Instant feeling rested? What? Yeah, I want that. You just want to see me try it.
Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's moral left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Oh my god, sleep is time travel.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Okay. Oh.
So, what did you see?
Oh crap.
So, they're all worth about the same amount?
My brain. So dumb.
Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Whatever make Paimon happy, yeah.
Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora to Dory and doors will open.
Dories will open.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Al-Haytham.
Canned knowledge.
Now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Don't open Dory. Dead inside. Hold on. I want to get my achievement. Oh. Hey. There he is. Oh, yeah.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Yes, I'm also excited to hear again.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wikela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay, now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
No, I want you to talk. Ah.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
It's not a secret or anything. We want to meet with the Denrocker.
Yeah, she just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way.
Goddamn right. That's very right, Paimon.
When we heard that the academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
How do you lose it in the desert, randomly?
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or even how to find your brother?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
What if the little cabbage people... What if it's like in... What if it's like in Bloodborne? You know, like, we need more insight. And they're like the little ones in the dream that sell wares to you and grant us eyes. Grant us eyes.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no... However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Thank you.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Yes, skirts. Sorrow, hey, thanks for hanging out. Wait, so you're saying the cabbage people could be the familia of Dendroarchon? Cabbage people quest. I'm doing quest. I'm gonna be caught up with 3.1. Like, I mean, I will be there, alright?
Alright, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
That didn't help them.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Wow! Haytham! You must have been one of those guys at the Academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the Academia, right? So why are you risking getting caught by the Matra for this capsule?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying
Game
to avoid
theory.
the question.
Thank you for watching.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Normally? Fight them? Oh, I thought I was gonna fight him.
Busted.
Fire hazard!
Oh. I don't fight as I usually do. I usually use Raiden, and now I've got Yoimiya here.
Gold Bishop down!
That's not how I usually fight.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Time for a light show!
No, I wasted it. Oh, shit.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record the next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
if I saw countless sword-wielding figures fighting one moment, and then in the next, they disappeared into the recess of my memory.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Dope. I felt something for a moment.
You mean that it worked?
No, it was annoyance.
All right, time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Stabilize.
Gotcha.
Da.
Things are about to get tight.
The fuse is lit.
Here we go. Super fire. That's more like it.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
The cube's gone.
How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second fight, her overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait.
Wow. That's 0.073%.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase.
That's right, I'm very powerful.
At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
The 0.77 increased traveler's attack step by the whole 3 points. It did? We actually did get a damage increase from that? Wow. Rich old dude? He's not rich. He's very old and very poor. He invented money. He's the money god. That's why he's broke. He talks about Osmanthus wine.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
There we go. That's what he talks about. Only know memes and horny about this game. Try playing it too. Pretty good game.
Boats are made for transferring.
We don't want to hear about boats. Why is he talking about boats? Yes, I want the Zhongli Archon skin. It's like Breath of the Wild with 60 FPS. How painful. Oh no, the attitude. Come on, let's see some idle animations. Do it. Do it. Idle animation. I've got a new letter from an informant. Oh my god!
Looks like the situation has changed again.
That's it. That's it. I can read their minds. You know, Tara was very right up there earlier. Genshin Impact story is actually, I quite enjoyed. I like doing it. But what the real issue is, it's not really that fun if you're tired, because there's a lot of talking. They talk a little slow as well, because I read faster than they talk, and I can't skip it. And there's not that much active stuff. That's why I like getting sidetracked, because I'm tired and sidetracking keeps me awake. you know, I'm not really a passive person. Not my style. Very active. You know, when Diluc said that, be less tired. I know, right? Turn it around. We're gonna do morning streams. Wow. Either way, though, it's time to finish up for tonight. Good. Good, Cheesy. Is the time to go. Alright. We continue here. Well, tomorrow, we start by, well, let's go full screen. So unorganized right now. This is not the way I am, alright? I'm much more organized in real life. But yes, tomorrow, or more to say today, I'll be back in 14-ish hours, okay? Exactly, like 3:30 p.m., around that time. Because at 4 p.m. is the Capcom Tokyo Game Show news, which I will be co-streaming. And I think there's other stuff happening after that as well, because we're entering the real hype week of this year, apparently, because, hey, let's be real, the stuff we've gotten yesterday was better than anything we've gotten during all of Gamescom and Opening Night Live and shit like that. Right? That's right. So yeah. There's going to be some pretty cool news that we're getting in the next days. But especially tomorrow afternoon. Hey, where's the music? I want to hear the... whatever, let's go for the intro music then of this game. Genshin show on Friday, MiHoYo start on Saturday. Yeah. But that's super early morning. I don't know. Capcom on Friday. Probably? Although, wait. No, I think I might only do it tomorrow. Friday? Final Fantasy Friday? Everyone's sleep is screwed? Just way too many things to do in real life. Way too many things. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Microsoft is happening as well today. Oh, Microsoft and Bandai are before Capcom today? I guess I start at 3 then. We catch up with Microsoft and Bandai. Then watch Capcom. Finish the Archon Quest before watching the Genshin show because spoilers, right? What? What? Can't do that. Wait. Oh, wait, what? 2 p.m. Genshin 3.1? 3 p.m. Square Enix on Friday? No. What? Oh, the Genshin livestream itself on Friday. Oh, because I kept wondering why you say Hoyo and Genshin. Now I get it. You're referring to Hoyoverse and Genshin individually. Uh-huh. Okay. Hold on, let me check. I haven't brained that part yet. Can I? Friday. Fuck. I can probably do it. Friday. Stream the Genshin 3.1 news. 2 p.m. Would you be here? Can you watch it? Can you catch these hands? I could do it. Because tomorrow 3, Friday 2. You'll be waking up for it? Well, there we go. Yeah, I guess we tried to do that. Genshin and Square Enix, then Capcom more of it? Yeah. Okay, well in that case, I guess I do Capcom on Friday as well. Star Rail release date. Oh yeah. News from the One Piece game? Oh yeah, I'm sure they got that. I'm sure. Because it's like happening soon already. Okay, well. There we go. Tomorrow we have an early stream at 3. Then on Friday we have an even earlier stream at 2 p.m. Those are some very unholy times for me. We're gonna have daylight come through those curtains. I guess that's gonna be a good test for how this light is working with daylight. Although I have curtains, I could lock it out. Yeah. But on Saturday, Hoyo itself, like Star Rail and ZZZ and stuff, are at 11 a.m. Fuck. 2-hour segment? Fuck. Yeah, I feel like on Saturday we have to catch up later with that. I think on Saturday we'll have to do it in the evening. Friday we will also do the watch party for the new episode of Rings of Power. Yeah. You're allergic to the sun now? Not a joke? Hey, can you tell? Hold on. I've been in the sun. See the freckles? Can you see? Oh my god. Oh my god, the whole room. Holy shit, so much vision. That's the most I get from being in the sun pretty much all summer, by the way. That's what I get. Like 5 freckles. And in my arms. Look at that. That's my tan. I've been in the sun all summer. I did not try to avoid the sun. I was working all summer in the peak sun, for example. I'm like speaking like 6 hours sun exposure almost every day. That's what I get. Stand outside 50 minutes, we're covered in rash. Holy shit, that's not good. That ain't good. I mean, my skin's like getting a little dry, but I'm always dry. Always dry. Your shoes would tan line you. Oh god. Alright, well then everyone. It's time to go before else I don't get much sleep anymore. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Friday, 2 p.m. No wait, Friday I have to be started at 2 p.m. already. So Friday is gonna be like 1:30 p.m. Oh my god. Please be there. Okay. Yeah, well, but we're gonna do that. That's happening. some hype days with some, you know, gaming news that we enjoy. Yeah. And then on Saturday, I'll be back in the evening. However, you can join us on the Discord. If you haven't already, join us on there. Would be nice. And also you can check out the announcements channel for the notification to know when everything's happening. Alright? Catch some ZZZ, some Zenless Zone Zero. Excellent. Well, all of you, I hope you had a good time. Even though it was a short stream, not even 3 hours, very tired. Hey, at least I was here, right? You gotta show up. It's like a workout. At least do a little bit, which I didn't get to do today. Yes, I'll see you in 14 hours. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you later. Ciao. And that is how you jam. Seriously, that was good. In that case, well, you have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.